Alright, today on Gaming with Rin, we are back with Enshrouded and our Veilwater revitalization project. Today, I was moving in, and I was thinking about doing the animal sanctuary, or whatever will end up being the, you know, where I put the animals in this area. Will I get new animals? Will I move the ones from the other base? I'm not sure. But first things first, we have to give them a space. So I know we have goats, we have deers, we have rabbits, we have yaks. Will I have enough space to put all of it? So what I've been doing so far, if you haven't watched some of the other revitalization projects, is I've started at the gate and I've started building backwards. So we've finished our alchemist shop here and our blacksmith shop on this side. So we're working in from the gate. We've done this side and this side. The next logical step will be the farmhouse and the farm behind it. So what I was thinking was using all of this empty space back here for an animal sanctuary. But first things first, I'm gonna have to clear it and then build a wall around it and then decide what trees I want to put back. So let's get started on that. I'm gonna level all this out too. Okay, so we're gonna sort of build a path up in this direction. So we're gonna probably want to remove some of this or put some stairs up. Do something fancier past here. And then we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. Alright. So I don't think I want to get rid of every single tree, maybe. But at least enough so the center section can be seen. Most of the stuff's just getting in my way here. How far back do we go here? We go back to this line. So I can probably leave some of the stuff, but I should build a wall. So what do I have right now in building supplies? I don't have much. I probably want to do something more rugged. I don't want to do like this wood. So what do we have to work with?
Hello.
Hi man. We need something for a palisade wall. Or a, at least a border so that our animals can't walk across and out of our encampment. Okay. So what do we have in terms of maybe wood? Do I want to do this one? Bamboo? That'd be cool, except we'd have to go find bamboo for it. Be nice if I could purchase it. The alternative is I just use regular wood. Or maybe do a palm. I might have some regular wood here. We can see what the regular palm one looks like. I'm gonna make some of those. that might be cost effective with using what I'm actually removing from the zone. Alright. So we go back over here. And we're gonna do this. So if we go like this. Let me take off the snapping. So maybe like something like that. What am I dismantling here? Okay. We're gonna have to remove some of this stuff. What are we dismantling? The plants? Alright. I can always replant the trees later, so I'm not too worried about removing the trees. Okay, so we're going back in this direction. Okay, so I think I'm gonna straighten this out a little bit more so that it's moving directly on the line. Okay. Can we go directly back? Like there, no, and down one. No, and up one. We're gonna move along the back line. Okay, we're gonna need more. Are we getting any from... whatever. Harvest? I might leave this one in the middle for now. I think I should probably go back to the other town for a stack of regular wood, too. How far back do we go in? All the way back. Okay, that's good. Plenty of room to work with here. this one's gonna have to go. Okay, so let's keep building that wall. But to do that, we're gonna need the wood. We'll grab that really quickly. And there might be plenty of room to work with back here for all my animals. While I'm here, I'm just going to do a quick count. I've got rabbits and yaks. That's 2 types of animals. I've got 2 types of birds. 3, 4. 5. 6. I've got 6 types of animals. If I want to pick up I've got 7 at the other place at the capybaras, and 8 if I want the armadillo things I did not capture. So we'll have planned for 8 types of animals, pens. Okay, we'll take a stack of these. I have a feeling I'll need tons of this stuff. Alright. So, we're gonna start with just bordering the zone. Clearing, flattening, leveling, bordering, and then we'll have to pen out where our 8 pens are gonna be.
Hey.
Looks like we barely dented it. Alright, I might leave that one. Like, I can put the banana trees and coffee trees intermixed in this zone. Put them a little shorter. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything out. We'll start blank slating it. Okay, so... That one not far enough back? No. It is not. Not quite far enough. There we go. Okay, and then we go level, and then we go back. No, I want us to go back down. I have to keep stepping back to make sure I pushed it far enough back. And then we go back down. Alright, and then I'll debate if I want to do more in that direction. I'm going to put this into the wall there. Oops. I'm going to just level this one up. Like so. Alright, so then this takes us all the way back to here, which I might just use natural ground. Or I might dig it out. I definitely think we got quite a nice amount of room though. Oh, we got coconuts. We didn't have coconuts before. Alright. We can put some coconuts back in here too. Oh, wow, that got dark fast. Well, our first day went clearing trees. Hey man, I'm just gonna borrow your bed. 'Cause you're really close. There's no warmth here? I gotta fix that for you. Nope. My backpack's full. Alright, hold that thought. I have a bin here. I can throw the coconuts and stuff. So I can put palm leaves. I can put Veilwater dirt. I can put the coconuts. Yeah, for now. Okay, so alright, so I am probably going to mine out some of this. I'm gonna have to repair this, so I should be careful. Backpack is full. What was it? Oh, it's probably the sand, I guess. that. Blah. Why am I sneezing? So I can build kind of a retaining wall sort of thing on this side. Okay, so... Nope. So sort of like this, and then I can level out the ground as well with the dirt. Okay, and then we're gonna keep going back. I do wonder if I should go back and drop some more stuff. Maybe I should temporarily move my workbench over here, or build a second one. Alright, what don't I need? We got dirt. I'll just put these in here temporarily. I'm gonna need the bugs, or the frogs. Or the repair kits. Or, oops, no, I'll keep that. Bananas. Campfire. That's... Alright. Okay, I'm also gonna want to bring this back a bit. So I can get a path moving in this general direction. Maybe some nicer stairs. Make this look nicer. Alright, what can we do in terms of stairs? That one we're gonna do this. Oof. We're not gonna be able to get a very nice shape though, are we? So maybe if I can just sort of level it out in this general direction, that'll be fine. Just as a start. I do have this. Just sort of crop it down a little bit more. Alright, it's a little bit better. Um... Almost got it back all that way. Alright, I sort of see the wall. Almost at the corner here. Let's see how that works. Back up here. Alright, we're gonna need more. So, do I want to build a second bench here? Oh, we need string if we're gonna do that. Okay, I'm just gonna temporarily throw this thing down here, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Okay, so we're gonna need to clear all this back. Just be careful, I'm gonna end up destroying the wall. Oh boy. Alright, and we'll go back to this. Let's repair our wall here. Alright, let's keep going that way. Okay, so then... we're not quite... Isn't quite far enough back. So we got a retaining wall around the back of our city here. Just to keep the animals penned in. And I'm just gonna build this into here. I think that's a good place to stop it. I'm not gonna take down that whole mountain piece. Though I should remove some of this stuff. And border this off so they don't exit through this section. Alright. I can leave this one big tree or I can cut it off. I can always flip stuff back. Let's leave the big trees in the other side. Like, you can see the jungle on the other side, it's fine. Alright. So I can tidy this up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to need 8 habitats. Get rid of some more of this rubble. Because the rubble's not very attractive. Alright, so obviously you can see it's not as quick as building a building when you have to edit all the surrounding area too. Let's see if I can, no, I want it to go... I feel like I should be trying to level... Yeah, no, we're gonna clear it out and then we're gonna put dirt down. I don't want rubble to end up being popped up here. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna get rid of that. This thing. That's a little bit better. And I still have to get rid of some of this stuff. Alright, so we don't want them climbing into the river on this side. So do I want to build a rock sort of wall on this side? Like a path? I can do that. Like if I want to go... foundation and build a path back. I don't have enough bricks for that either. Okay. Where's my workbench? Why am I getting caught here? What am I getting stuck on? I feel like I'm getting stuck on something on the ground. Let's try. We can build like a walk path along the river. Do something like this. back this sort of walk path. And then I can always do a garden wall or retaining wall against the river as well. Okay, hold that back. I just want to keep going back. Didn't I make more blindstone blocks than that? Or did I use them up already? Jeez. $600. Maybe I should just swap to this to save bricks. And I just built that all the way back to that big little rubble mountain. Alright. I don't really appreciate how much work some of this stuff takes. It's like, we're not a developer, we can't just change the levels of the ground. We gotta do it the old-fashioned way. What I could do is I could also build a retaining wall on this side. I think it might make some sense just to bring the dirt all the way down. Alright, and we'll just move in this inside. let's see what we can do here. So, if I can get this wall to go back, I should say this path. Now I'm gonna probably want a little wall. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
Welcome.
It's too far from his fire over there. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna want to clear this. Now we're gonna put dirt on this side. Just lower the stone. Okay. Alright. So I'm thinking along here, I want a retaining wall also on the river. This is going to require a lot of shell limestone if I do this, so. Oh no! I can... Build it all! Resource 4. Okay. Okay, so... So then this wall comes up. So we have a retaining wall here. It goes about to there and it goes into the ground. Just to sort of keep this from falling, oh, people from falling off the sides, we'll say. We're gonna leave that open. Nope. Alright. That'll keep some of the ground there, and if I need to prevent animals from getting out further on this end, and it's not just a walk path, I can put something on top of it. Now let's get rid of this. And just smooth this out a little bit. Okay, so it took us about an hour to build the retaining wall and clear the grounds. We've got 2 hours left. Maybe this will have to go a little bit longer. My 3-hour bucket. We'll see. Maybe we can do 2 episodes with it. Who knows? Alright, so if I need to split this place into 8 habitats, I can put a chicken coop at the front here, or I can use the space for capybaras, or I can move the capybaras closer to the water down here. Because I like the water, right? Can they drown themselves, I wonder? Like I can pen them in with a little bit of water space. And give them like a nice little deck thing going down here. Like I can do... I don't know. I think we'll go up against the... Just so they can't drown themselves too badly. Maybe we have a nice little wading pool here. And we're going down here. Alright, so we have like a nice little step down area here that's just built into the natural rock. And then I gotta finish this side off with the wood. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I think it's a yay high. Then come up from underneath. Or through the rock here, maybe. And then we want... I'm just gonna fill this back. Right? So we sort of have a little bit of a habitat. I'll leave that one tree. Okay. So now we're gonna want steps climbing up. And then I'm going to put a little capybara hut on here, on this side. Oh, we're going to need more stone. So then the capybaras can have the natural water spot. That should be enough for their little habitat. Put little posts. Here and there and one in the middle. There. No. Back one more. And then actually I can flatten that. Okay. There we go. So we have a little bit of an area where they can wander around and they can walk down. And I guess I should give them a little exit on the side too. I do more of a natural slope on this side. Okay, so they can just sort of walk out on their own pace on that side. So we're gonna do the palm wood log. Uh, there we go. Now, do I want to do... Need more palm wood logs. So I got 4 of them, or... I think I have 4 of them. Okay, and then we have a door on this side. We're gonna put some steps up here too. Alright. So, do I want to build little cave nooks in here? Like a little cave nook? They have kind of a little bit more of a natural habitat. And then just put like a roof and ceiling over it. We'll see. That's a roof. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, it makes sense to move the capybaras first, because they're already here, right? I didn't make the shell. Limestone. What did I make? Made the palm. Alright. Alright, so then we want this to come up on the wall. So we just want enough of a background border. It's not quite what I wanted, but okay. Just roll with it. And now I'm thinking... not very even, is it? So we wanna. How many do we need here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here. And then I guess this is all gonna be. Like so. And then across the top, go back to wood. Like so. Now, I don't have any roof materials right now. So what do we want to do for roof materials? We got shell limestones, or Drac Temple, or Castle Roof. Or straw, that might be too hard. Granite. Oof. Those are clay. I like the palm leaves idea. Do I have enough palm leaves? So I can make it a little bit more of a natural-like habitat for those guys. Right? So then we got... we can do like this style. Just a flat. You can do a corner and up. Like this sort of style. How's that gonna look? Okay, let me just do one of these first. Like so. And there we go. Oh boy, we're not gonna have enough to do the other half there. I do like the material choice though. So we're just gonna have to figure out where the rest of my plan is. Alright. Um... Yeah, I like the combination of those. That's fine. And then we're gonna flatten out the ground a little bit here. As it sort of winds back up. You know what? I can do a... And then I think that's about as far as we'll go on the end, and then we'll have to put a gate or fence into this space. And that'll end the capybara. So we'll just put like a gate here, so they have this little field here, and then they have the water down there. And then they'll end, I guess, at the edge of this brick. That's just a matter of closing it off. So we're gonna need to find the rest of the palm leaves. Which I think they might be in the tavern, but we'll double check.
Hello.
There might be some also in the box at the other city.
Hi.
Yeah, I have 3 here. Give me all of 1 set. Okay. Why is my... Oh boy. Let's see if I have any back here. Along here I can get some fencing. Might have some in here. I don't see any. Okay, well, that's gonna be interesting. Do I have any over here? Nope. I have 145 bamboo. And how much more wood do I have? What do we have in fencing? I think of windows. I like the regular fences, I guess, the best. Need string though. Hey, come on. We can start with that, I guess.
Hey.
Nope. I still have to fix his house too. Alright, so... Backpack full. Shoot. We're gonna put some stuff down here for a second. Oh. And then they need their food bin. Come on, let me pick it up. Alright, so... You guys are not very comfortable right now, but... We only have like 25 thingies. So we're gonna start with the fencing. I only picked up 8. Oh boy. So I was thinking about to this edge. Alright, so that gets me to the wall. And then I still need to turn at least 1, 2 more of them. Crafting. I don't have any more plant fibers? Seriously? Did I put them down? Or did I use them all? How did I use them all? Holy shit. Okay. I need more palms anyway. I'm gonna have to fix that too, if they can just walk up the wall. I did not mean to do that, but okay. Also looking for more palm leaves back here. Really hard to get palm leaves. Okay, well, we need palm leaves. You didn't give me a single palm leaf. So where do we get palm leaves from? My controller keeps halting every time I hit the cord.
Hello.
I'm gonna have to put some of the beds down, even if I don't put the capybaras down. So we're gonna put this guy in here. Okay. I'm gonna fix that wall, but okay, 1 second. And then we're going back up to the back wall. I'm gonna get rid of this. Shit! I just destroyed the object. Trying to clear the wall. Well, that's pissing me off. Alright, I gotta go make 3 more beds. What do I need to make beds now? Stuff I don't have, right? Alright, well that's pain. It took away my fibers. Okay. So 1, 2. There is enough room for them on the back there. But we are gonna want to fix the wall here. Alright. So, how am I going to get the palm? Like, I don't understand where we're supposed to get palm from. I need strings. No slot available in the backpack. Of course there isn't. So that's gonna annoy me. Just down here for a second. Tropical wood I wanna put down here for a second. And I didn't even put it in my slot down there. Alright. Now I can do a wall here, just to ensure they don't climb. It kind of ruins the... I can make it like a sheer rock cliff instead. Okay. They have some sheer rock cliff on this side, and then they can walk out to the bottom down here into the water. And then I should actually just go the other way with it across the step. And then just sort of bring it around. I can do regular wall here. Alright, let's test you guys out. Living more in the wild now. Until I can figure out. At least they're immediately running for the water. Yeah, so they should be able to survive just a little bit of water. Alright. But I do need to give them a better roof. So we'll have to figure that shit out. Huh. So this could be our chicken coop. Which means I guess we could build another bird habitat behind it here. And just build into this back section. Okay, and then we got a door about yay high. There should be enough space. Let's chop this thing down. Oh good, some palm leaves. Thank you. We can get a little bit farther on our capybara roof. Well, we're missing a corner. Okay, so we want it to come about to here. Just a little hole for the birds to come out. And then we're going to do a bigger hole on the back side here for me to come in and out. And two larger windows for some light. Should be three. No, one more over. Like so, and then we just have to fill in the corners. Yeah, I'll fill it in a sec. We can just attach it to the other roof, it's fine. Doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical or even. And I can do a ledge with which we perch our birds on. So I can do the bird beds along the back here. And I can even do more bird beds on this side if I want. Okay, we're just a little bit short. For this. Alright. Then I gotta sort of build a roof along this. I'm thinking I'm gonna need a lot more of the pine though. Or palm fronds, whatever they are. Do I like this sort of outcropping piece? I think I do. I'm gonna build this across. Right? I just have to do the bottom down here. And go down, click. I don't like that. So this guy, I will also need to sort of fence in. And I'm also going to want to build a path back here. So if we're going straight back. Uh-huh. So then this would be the two birds, and that's the capybaras, and then I guess that on this side maybe we'll put the goats. Or the bunnies. Okay, so I'm gonna need more stone.
Hey.
Okay, so someone with the sort of striped trunk. Like this one. Stripey trunk. Stripey trunk. Like this one. There's water here. I got swampy. That didn't give me any luck, so. How did this get watery? You flooding our Veilwater? How did the water come up the river here? Where's it coming from? That's way above the actual river, so I'm curious as to why up here got flooded. I mean, you don't push water uphill, right? And then theoretically it should have taken more of the space down there if it was worried about gravity. Alright. Well, I got some more palms, so I can try and finish that roof off. And more of that. We're gonna do it from inside. Like so. Not quite. Like that. Down a little bit more. Like that. We almost finished, and yeah, I know it's dark. We haven't done any lighting yet. Okay, we're almost done the capybara house. I just have to seal the last bit off. Just enough to close it. Good enough? You can't really notice it too badly on that side. Does look a little bit weird. I mean, it's so good even I can't get up. Alright, okay. See if I can fix it from here. Like that. Looks about right, and then we needed... like so. Just like tweak the front here. There. And then can I just like adjust the roof here a little bit? I think that's acceptable. Alright, so now I gotta figure out this side. Okay, so we're gonna wanna... frame this out a little. Like so. think I'm gonna do like windows. A tall window or something here. Come on, let me up. And alright. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Yeah. Just a tall upper window area. To get a little bit more light in here. And we're out of palm. So then we have space on either side for the birdies here. And I think I should even the wall out on the inside too. Like so. So I got some windows, so I can see it that way. A little bird hatch on that side, so only birds can come in and out. And then this side I gotta bound out with fences as well. And then I gotta also do the path. So let's do the path. I'm going up. Alright, and then that should be enough for me to, maybe I want to do one more down. So we're going like this. And then we're going flat back across again. So where do I want to bring this in? Okay, so this side, capybaras get this large area down here. The one birds get this area and the other birds get this area. Now I could dismantle, I think I should dismantle this. And I can probably leave this, but I should move the fences here so that the birds are sharing the same space. No, as it stands here, I think I should get rid of this whole thing. I can always put it back. Decorations later. So we have 3 more of these. So I want the 2 sets of birds sharing the same space. That's what they're currently sharing right now. So we've got some birds in here. And some birds in the larger barn. The little bird exit on the one side. And a people entrance on this side. Okay. So we gotta bring the fence all the way around here. So we need way more fences. I don't have enough. We're gonna need to get way more plant fibers. Alright, we need to gather roofing materials anyway, I guess. You look like you might have palms, fronds. No? Oh, well, I got plant fiber. Oh, the capybaras are taken care of. They're sheeping out on the palm. There we go. Suppose I can do some stuff with bamboo. Oh, we found paper reeds. 4. Realistically, everything I cropped down should have been more than enough to build what I needed to build. Into the animal sanctuary. Alright, oh, this is gonna take a while, I can see it now. I'll stand in my own way. Oops, wrong button. That far enough over? Maybe one more? Okay. So this is where we're gonna turn. Okay, so we're gonna... like so. We don't want to do a retaining wall style fence on this side. I'm gonna do as part of the path, maybe? Oh, we're gonna need more shell. I don't think I have more, do I? I have a little bit. So then if I want to go like... this one? But we're gonna raise it up to. No, that's too close. This one? Like so? Oh, okay. Right? Don't want to do like a wood fence across here as well. So then we got this guy here. And then we have these around here. And I'm going to take this down a little bit. Just around the front here. I'm going to fill the space below again. Let me pick that up. That's fine, I can use the limestone. And then fill it in with the dirt that I'm not using right now. Nope. Dirt. Okay. Right? Okay. Then we got this whole space in here for the birdies, and that space for the birdies. But yeah, we're still gonna need some fencing in back here. This is now a little bit even. Okay, so I need more plant fibers. Well, I might as well build more roofing. So we got 3 animals. We got 5 more to go. And then I think we're gonna build our path back this way. So we can go like a half step down. Back in this direction. bushes or berry bushes or something down along here. And then I guess I'll put the rabbits on this side. Alright. So then bunnies, capybaras, bunnies, birds. And then the back section gets to be for the bigger animals, the yaks, the goats. Maybe I'll just leave them in one open field together? Or should I separate them? Because I've got the deers, the yaks, and the goats. They have to go at the back. And then the rabbits can have this side, this little corner. And if I can leave them all to free graze, I just need to have housing for each of them. Alright. We need more shell. We're almost back. And I can leave like this front corner section maybe open for like a public park. Or I can do like a barn type thing. Like a workshop. And then I can leave the back for the animals. So if I need 3 habitats. 1, 2, 3 all along the back. Okay, well I'm going to need more rock to line the path back to here. And I'm going to need more plant fibers to make more strings to make more fences.
Welcome.
So this takes a long, long time. Be nice if there's a way of buying materials or trading materials. Like I've gathered all the 1,000 stone with that I have nothing to do with. So I want to use shell limestone. Can I trade my regular stone for shell limestone? Then I won't have to be as crazy. Like, okay, you can make the rarer ones worth more. Like, you can scale them by a factor of some sort. Like, if you absolutely can't find a material, but maybe you only add the tradables after you've already found them. It's like, you found obsidian? Okay, great. You want to trade me 10 stones for one. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't have enough for another thing on that, but I can do more fences. I feel like pick this up so I don't break it. This has to go down further. Okay, and then we put back the dirt again. Now I can put my fences back. Getting there. I could also leave this space in the center for fields. Like right now I have just this space for fields. But I can move some of the coconut and banana trees out into the habitat. I'll think about that. Okay, let's finish off our path. Alright. Now we're gonna go back further. Okay, which means this is now in the wrong space. Sorry, Mr. Tree. And we have this path here. Like I want to leave this center section to be like a park or something. Maybe it can be my petting zoo for the goats. So we've got a path, and maybe we have 2 gate entrances into the middle enclosure, and it's just a large pasture. So then I put a gate across here and around. Kind of like the idea of this center section being trees, though.
Hey.
We still have 40 minutes to sort of box off some more of the stuff, I think. We'll get as far as we can get in our 3-hour mark, and we'll probably have to do another 3 hours. But I can at least box out where everything's gonna go. So the bunny hut is gonna go over here for sure. Which means I'm gonna have to lower this ground just a little bit to put a little house here. Bunnies like to live in a hollow, so maybe if I can build a little underground hut. See if I can get them in a hollow. As long as there's no water, we can still make it cozy. So we can do like, little steps down. Like a little hobbit hole. And then we're still gonna do a little... And then I want... Right, so we have a little hole where we walk down into a little bottom floor area, which is just gonna be rock. Regular rock. As long as it's even, it could be like two-toned rock, it's fine. I have 3 bunnies that need to be in here, but their food bowl's outside. And they have all this area to hop around in. And then we're gonna do like... damn, I don't have the materials for this. Okay, I'm gonna go find more materials. So then it's just gonna be like a little hollow. A little top hut. Then they'll have like bushes and plants in front of them. Maybe we can put some like ginger or whatever. Whatever they might want.
Hello.
Ginger would be probably the wrong one, but... Alright. I wonder if I can build something out of just stone itself without actually making walls. Make it look more cavey. Or if I should just make stone walls. Yeah, I guess I should just make it stone walls. They'll be sturdier.
Hey.
So it's just a little underground hidey hole. Right? Down to their little... Yeah, but I do have to get rid of this bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then we're gonna put plants and stuff around it, and then try and get a very simple roof style. I actually think we're gonna do stone. Like just a regular stone top. Because I have tons of stone, right? Now the question is, do I want to put stone around the outside to make it more cavey? Now we're going like... I know I can't get back on top, but... How did I get up there the first time? So then, if I do... Like, I can put blocks on the outside. So we got a retaining wall on the inside. It's an animal sanctuary, right? So I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. Like I have the front side. I'm making it kind of more hobbit hole-ish. That's my bunny's home. Right? So they have a little space there. Okay, now I just have to fill in the wall here, just so that it's sturdy. The retaining wall will hold up. Oops. Like so. But there should be enough space for the 3 bunnies to sleep down here and then come out here and hop around in their little front yard. I can chew on their leaves or whatever that I want to plant in here. Alright. I just have to cut the bunnies off from the capybaras and the birdies. So we still need some more fencing. I don't think I got enough. No, I got one. So we can work on palm fronds to gather some more for the chicken coop as well. Probably shouldn't be taking stuff from right at my edge, but it should respawn because it's outside the city. Food need. Crafting. Any more low-hanging fruit here? We got some more palm fronds, maybe? Oh, that's coconuts. Oh, found coconuts. Bum, bum, bum. My backpack is full. Alright, fine. Okay, let's see how much I made. We got more paths. More of those. Oh no, we're out of a regular. Oh no, slot available. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll make some coconut trees. Yeah, coconut. Fertilized farm soil. Put some coconuts here. Fertilized farm soil. This one makes one and not tons. Put those down for a second. Ginger, taro. There we go. Alright, so while I'm working, you can make me some coconut trees, and I can figure out where I want to put those. Okay, finish this one off. I have a feeling I need one, at least one more here. Okay, so on this guy, I think I also need to bring this down a little bit. Just at the front here. And then just even it out. And going with the dirt. Okay, so we're going to need to bring this down further. So I can make it dirt. Okay. And then we're gonna put fences on that. We get the point across. I can maybe flatten it just a little bit to put that nicer. Let's try that. Yes. There we go. Then we get the bunnies. Now let's see if I can get the roof in here. Do I want to just do flat across? It's gonna use a lot less materials if I do that. Which, you know, is tropical. I'm not sure I like it. What's my alternative? Two-way? And then just like flat across the top? Like that, and then just a little flat thing across the very top. Can we get up there? No way I'm gonna be able to go up there now. Like that. Like that. No, one down, one more down. How's that? Feel like that's a bit low on the one side. Like so. I feel like it should be kind of even on this side. Like that. I put a... just a block here, a floating block here, so I can like jump up to sort this out. And then I just do like a flat edge here on the top. Alright. And then I just need some sort of wood to cover this piece. Okay, and then I just have the one side. And I gotta get rid of this too. I'm actually okay with the little ridge on the side here. It's like someone can walk up. But I do need to finish the front edge here. Alright, let me just... Let me just coming to the... Whatever, looks fine from there. Just to get rid of some of this. I'm totally cool with having some edge here. So I think I need to get rid of this lip on the bottom here. Like so. And then there's the ledge also on the front. How's that? Ouch. That's acceptable. Alright. So we've got the first 3 habitats done in the first 3 hours, and we've got the area cleared. But we still have to do our hooved animals, our yaks, goats, and deer. And then figure out what we want to do for the actual farmhouse and the farm. So it looks like we are going to require another episode. Just because there was just so much to do.
Hi.
Like, I'd say we made some good progress. If we got 1, 2, 3, 4 types of animals in already out of the 8, we got half of the animals taken care of. I wonder if I should, merge this fully, or put a little hole here as well so the birds can get out this side too. And then take this down. The birds can fully come out here by design. And then yeah, and then I can give them a little platform where I can put their feed here. And then they have all of the stuff to run around. And then I can enter to see them here. Kind of would like to move that torch out of the way though, but okay, so we got some fertilized farm soil and some coconut palm. I'll leave this stuff for the embellishing phase. What else can we make? Bananas. Okay, you make some of that. So I have bananas here, and the one in front of it is sugarcane right now. I'm gonna put the sugarcane in here too, so I remember to make that. So I think down here it might make more sense to put some of the normal farm veg. And build a path this way and up and down. Let's see if I can just sort of tidy up the smaller version of the path here. think we're gonna make it just a little bit wider. So I want to lead your eye to the fact that there's algae down there. Oops. Nope. Right, so we got this path leading this way, and then I should take this path out this way. I have a lip here I don't need. Right, so we have this edge here, and we come down this way. And I can even sort of round this a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. There we go. 1. Right. Alright, so now we come out here, we see our field to the left, and then we have the path past down here leading our eye towards the algae, and then up into the animal sanctuary, where we see our retaining wall to the river on this side, and our path down to our other half of the birds, and our 2 little rodent type animals, our capybaras and our bunnies. So capybaras have a swim spot, but not a lot of you know, field, and this place has fields, but not a lot of, no swim spots, because I don't want my bunnies drowning. They're up on the hill. It sort of has this natural rock back. Because they're burrowed animals, right? And then we just have to figure out our hoofed animals in here, which I might just put a double entrance here and here around a tree orchard in the center. That's what I'm thinking of putting in here, is the tree orchard, because these are pretty big, right? So we've got the bananas, even these are the sugar canes. Maybe I can move those. Bananas, coconut, and sugar cane into the center over here. And then I'll put this whole back section being the hooped zone. So I need 3 more animals. I could put 1 on this back, 1 on this, like 1 on either side and 1 in the center. So it makes me wonder how much room I'll need for the trees. So I guess this is why I left it here. Maybe that's where they'll enter. I don't want to take too much space for the trees. Maybe the trees will just take this space. Like this little square here. And I can leave this whole back section for the yaks. Let me move this back up into this section. I'll move it over here for now. And I think we'll just put it on the path over here. So I know I'm still working. We barely scratched the surface, but we did manage to clear it, and we did manage to actually get sort of working spots for those animals. So it's better than nothing, I guess. But you can sort of see where we're going with it. Next week we'll come back. We'll finish off the animal sanctuary. The, fields and plantation, orchard, whatever we're gonna do. I also got to start making that seed cropping, so going back and forth to build a proper field here with all of my plants, because if I'm going to move here permanently, that's what's going to have to happen. Now, if I put armadillos in, they would probably be living behind on this side in another sort of cavey type area, facing this way. So the armadillos would be behind the bunnies. So I'll keep an eye on that and sort of maintain a space for them here. So I should leave that space blank. And then yeah, it's just the yaks, the deer, and the goats. Alright. Progress. I suppose I was a little ambitious to think I could do this whole section of this large size in 3 hours. But that's okay. We live and learn. I still have to fix the farmer's house as well, because you can see his roof's all dead. And there's plenty of work to do here. We haven't done any of the embellishment layer. Alright. That is it for this week's episode. And until next time.